Um, Mr. and I, welcome to the live stream. Today we'll be driving for Qatar. Welcome to the live stream in Qatar, to be precise, for Summer League 1. Maybe you can put your predictions in which team will be taking today's most points home. As we know, Mercedes right now is leading the World Constructor Championship of Summer League at this moment. So will they make a bigger advantage, taking more points home and making a bigger gap, or will another constructor go and overtake them? We will see today. As we're at Losail with in total of 16 corners, 1 DRS zone, and a pretty fast track. As we can see, a Red Bull going first out with Marvin. And then you can see a whole train behind them with Austin, Martin, Fjordi. But we'll be staying with Marvin as he will set the banker lap for this night's qualification. We know Euro from Williams is leading the World Championship at the moment, so will we win today and make the gap bigger, or shall we see another winner? It may be somebody who can challenge Euro for that championship title. As, if I'm right, there are only 2 races left with this one. So we'll see. First, let's go with an onboard of Marvin, as he will be the first one to start his lap. Looks good. Mercedes not in the way. Comes stage 4 and 5. 6 until now, select purple sector. And behind that we have Qatar Int. Who is behind and on the hands, and behind there we see Officer Exodus and Mercedes. Lap still. So it should be one of the 2 Alpines then. We'll set off the Marvin in the time. Marvin still putting in purple laps. So this will be the bank lap of this time's qualifier. We going a bit wide on the last turn, as over Exodus 2 is broken up his lap because of an invalid, so Gideon will be the first one to sell a lap. Then behind that it will be Graal who's going first with a 1:22.4. Bubbles going to a 1:20.3. LT Boss going into the 1:23.4 as well, putting it off 4th. They have Euro with a 1:23.6, and then we have Danny with a 1:22.2 taking pole for now, and is taken by Maxime with a 121.9. Then we can see Jordi going into the 131, 123 once. And Seth going to the 123.3. Then we can see a Ferrari who is just beginning his lap. So the next one would be the Red Bull of Marvin. Nope. Again, an invalidation. Well, Joop has a 5 grid penalty because he had a moment with Myth Shadow. I think Myth Shadow just started his lap, so something, maybe Joop being in the way. Then we can see the new going to 120.6, and it is Limac in the house going to a 121.8. Then we can see Steve O doing another lap. Where can he put him? It's an improvement, but not a position improvement. Still 12. Then Fred Flintstone is coming with sadly an invalid. So the next one will be Treska then. With behind that Marvin, who's going in. So next one will Trishka, looking where he will end up on. Going first with a 21.7. That's quick. While we have Rest beginning his lap as well. Let's see if we can see Gerard Int goes for another lap. Probably enough fuel to do 2 laps. As Lena goes into the pits. Steve O going probably for another lap too. And then we have Fred Flintstone coming up to the straight. Let's see where he ends up. Putting it on 13 with a 124.5. Then we can see the car coming from a Myth Shadow. And if I'm right behind a McLaren. He goes into 121.9. Then we have Official Exodus coming up on the straight. Let's see what he can put up as a lap. A 122.7. Kabarad into cancelled his lap. Noticed he didn't do any improvement. And you can see Benji beginning his lap. Then it would be Steve O. Marvin is on his out lap as well. Oei, you can see Officer Exodus who has spun it. Then, if I'm right, the next one who will sell a lap will be Joop. But he breaks up his lap. And you can see Seth starting his lap as well. Then, if yes, Then Bubble should be the next one. He's just 1/10 down his lap. Let's see if he can improve in the last sector. Going into the last corner. A little bit too much to the inside. Bumping over those bread curbs. And it is an improvement. Then we can see Benji going to 12 with a 123.4. If I'm right, then it's Steve O coming down the line. Let's see if he does have an improvement. No, he doesn't. Then we have an Alpine beginning his lap. Then we have Fairy Cat with Marvin right behind him. Both setting a lap. Marvin going 121.8 and Fairy Cat going a 124.7. Then let's see who is up next. Skid will be Maxim going to a 121.2, and I could see Gideon is improving as well, going to a 122.4 at the moment. And then we can see Haas coming down. He's just starting his lap. Then we have another of Atari going into the pits. Then if I'm right, it should be Steve O, and behind that Yoro, who was making improvements as well. Let's see where he can put himself up to. Right, using the slipstream of Steve O. 122.9. Behind that we can see Emmerk coming down the straight line of Fred. It isn't probably starting his lap. Neil Babak is maybe improving. Let's see if he doesn't have an improvement. Yeah, 2/10 going to the 14th place with a 123.4. Danny 2 going into a 121.9, putting it into 6. Then we have Joop starting his lap. So the next one will be probably Banshee. Yeah, Banshee. Already 1 second up on his time. Let's see where he can put it up with 9/10 with almost a second. He will be maybe P7. Let's see if he can put it up to P7 or maybe even better. P7, yeah, went to 122.2. Then we have Emmer coming down the line of Fred. Fred improves to 124.2, going to 17th. And I have Official Sodas, who's just started his lap. And the next one will be Joop. Let's see where he can put himself. Not yet. Sadly, doesn't have a time yet. So this will probably will be his one and only run. Just in the white lines. Putting at 17, 122.23.9. Let's see where that AlphaTauri goes. Then we have a Ferrari. Yeah, from right, Triska is on an invalid lap. Then we have probably Jordi, who invalid his lap as well. So the next one So this is not on lap. And it's so who would it be? It's not. Then a Alpha Tauri is there. Is that Triska? That's not Triska, that is Bubbles. He's 8 tenths up on his time. Then probably the next one would be Myth Shadow coming over the line. Who sadly has an invalid. So then it's Triska who has an invalid as well. Let's see, LT Balls is just starting his lap. You're probably going for a new lap as well right now. As most people are on an out lap at the moment. Then will it be for sure Sodas who was gaining, but sadly an invalid. Then I see an Alpha running. Yes, it's Fairy Cat. Let's see if he can improve. Let's see where he ends up. Fairy Cat going into a not improving at the moment. Limak having track limits. Giddy Gebraden Eend not improving as well. Then a Ferrari is coming down the line. 121.5 from Myth Shadow. Then we have Marvin with an improvement. 2 tenths. Should be P3, maybe P2 at the moment. Or he has an amazing, sadly, and still P5 for him. And we have Danny coming down the line, starting his lap. Same goes for Banshee, but if I'm right, yes. Gideon is improving, goes to P8 with a 122.2. Sefka starting his lap as well, but then Maxim is doing his last lap. Let's see if he can improve his pole time at the moment. And he does a 21.0. He said, here is my time. Have fun beating that. Then we have the two Lineback going to 122.3. Then we have Gebraden Eend coming down the line. Sadly not improving. Joop has finished as well. Then it will be Marvin. Let's see what he can do. Keeping in within the white lines. Still a P5 sadly. Then we have Danny not improving at the moment. Behind that an Alfa Romeo from Banshee. Let's see if he can improve. Yes, goes to P5 with a 120.7. Then we have an Alpha Tauri, who was already finished yet. Let's see who still is on time. Fabricat is still doing his lap, but he's broken up as well. That means that's it probably. I'm not sure if anybody is going faster. Nope. Nobody's going faster, nobody's improving at the moment. That means that This is our qualification. And our pole sitter Maxime with a full almost 3/10 clear of his pole position with a 121.0. Behind that Limek. Then we have Myth, Shadow, Triska, Benji, Marvin, Danny, Gideon, Gebrade Eend, Official Xodus, Euro, Jordi, Bubbles, Sefke, Nieuw Babak, LT Bulls, Joop, Fred Flinkstoned, Fairy Cat and then Steve O on the last spot. And then we'll be waiting to everybody to be finished or retire from the qualification. But if I'm right, somebody had a 5-second position. Yes, Joop has a 5 place grid penalty because probably of his incident with one of the Ferraris. Meaning he will be starting last, and Fred, Fabricat, and Steve O will be all moving up 1 position. Then we will be waiting. Let's see if I can look with. Yes. You can already see the tires. Not sure if we have a formation lap. But here we can see mediums for the top 4. Oh, somebody changed it. Limek going for the hearts on P2. So we having P1 on mediums, Limek on hards, Myth Shadow on mediums, Triska on mediums, Benji on softs, Marvin on mediums, Danny on softs, Gideon on mediums, Gebrade on mediums, Official Xodus on mediums, Euro going for another strategy on the hards, then Jordi and Bubbles both going for the softs. You can see Myth Shadow has changed into hards as well. Then we can see Neil Babak and LT Boss both on the hearts as well. Let's see that here, yes. As we can see, Neil Babak and LT Boss both on the hearts. Then Fred Finkstad and Fabricat on the softs. And then Steve O and Joop for the mediums. Meaning Benji is ready to attack on those softs. He does really need to use those into the first few laps. I can see Marvin breaking a braking marker. Right. Or some kind of sponsor billboards. Maxime going for a pretty fast warming up lap with a Ferrari behind him. Here we can see the strategy. One stop going around lap 14 to 19 from mediums to hards. That means probably the hards will be doing the opposite, going for a long run, going to until lap 5. Going for a long run, maybe going towards the 20s maybe. And then going on for last few laps to the mediums. as we wait for the rest of the grid to come. As Maxi is ready to put it up on the first position. Then we'll be waiting on Joop, the last one, to put it on the grids. Joop disqualified. Let's see if I can get better. Oh, what's 4 lights, 5 lights, and we're off. It does look a good start for Limek, but at the same time Trisk going for having an amazing start as well. Maxim still leading, the small tags going behind, and Alpine with a Red Bull going off. Gideon and Marvin was that, as so does Limek spins as well. That's not good. Marvin still leading. Trisk getting 2 places, going up to second, and Benji already on third. Then we have Offshore Exodus, who has DNF'd or disqualified. Not sure what happened there. Then let's see who are the biggest gains, who are sadly the biggest. We can see Steve O, who has spun around, has been spun. Gideon and Marvin really not giving each other the space at the moment, going off again together. As you can see, Trisk, Benji, Danny all getting 2 or 3 places. Maybe Shadow losing 2 places on the start, as we have a virtual safety car at the moment. And we can see Gebrade Info has 3 places. Bubbles having an amazing start, taking 6 places. Same goes for LT Boss and Fred Flingstone. Then we have Jordi getting 4, Euro 2. Then we have Neil Babak getting 3, Fairycat getting 5, Safka still on the same place. Joop already gained 5 positions. Oh, he lagged a little bit. We have Limek and then Gideon losing 13 and 10. Oh! What happened there? Euro and Fred Flingstone both DNF'd. Everybody's DNFing. Is this... Yes, this is probably a lobby restart. Yes, there's a lobby restart. Let me quickly look. That's... Let's see. Yes, a new lobby, as there has been a glitch throwing a lot of people out the race. Meaning we'll be backing off at the moment and then going into the new lobby. Says we have a new invite for the lobby.
Yo allemaal, we hadden een bug. Roland reed achteruit.
We are almost ready to go, as you can see. I started a small poll for who will be winning the race, as these are the top three. So if you want, you can start voting of who would you think to win. If you think somebody else, you can say it in chat if you want. A small mistake on Limx name accidentally pressed the X instead of the C. So that's a small mistake by me. And we're back. Again, starting the race. Again with a new lobby. I sadly have sad news as I do need to go in half an hour. I will still be streaming the full race, but in half an hour I sadly cannot speak anymore. So I'll still try to show the overtakes, but that will sadly without be any commentary. Let's see if everybody starting on the right tire. Some people are starting on different tires. I can see with Marvin on the mediums, Libic on the mediums, Smith Shadow on the hards, Triska on the softs, Bridge on the mediums, then Marvin, Danny, Gideon all on the softs, over Exodus on the mediums, Row on the hards again, Yori on the softs, Bubbles on the softs, then Sefka on the mediums, Nubabak on the hards, LT Balls on the softs, Fred on the mediums, Fairycat on the softs, and Steve O on the mediums. Again, Maxim going for a pretty fast in lap. Way lap, very fast formation lap. Let's see for the votes. Mac one has on Maxim, one on Limac, and then one on somebody else. So the votes are a little bit spread through. So we will see. We'll be waiting for Steve O. It's the Survivor LT ball. LT balls. Why is Smith Shadow all the way back here? Then Smith Shadow will be the last one to stop. Five red lights, and it's out and away we go. Again, Trishka having an amazing start again and instantly attacking Limac. Same goes for Myth Shadow, going too wide here. People, wait, why are people They're being disqualified? Why are people being disqualified? Not sure why. Is that because... Is this a glitch in the game? Not sure. We will see. Let me quick check. Yes, again a lobby bug. Again, people probably, if I'm right, if I'm seeing right, it's the people who are not in line when parking are being disqualified after they started limit going into the pits. As Triska is attacking Maxime Lemerck. Oh, retiring in the race. Same goes for Marvin. Marvin has been spun off. Not sure what happened there. And there's Fredo's safety car. Marvin DNF'd. Let me quickly see. We'll be going back for now. Maybe I'm not sure if a new lobby again will be started or this race will be postponed or something. Because again, glitch lobby has happened, making 4 people did not. Yeah, DSQ disqualified. 4 people being disqualified. Neil, Babak, Sefka, Fabian, and Steve all being disqualified, probably because of not putting it in a line with the grid box and then getting a DSQ after that. It's still going. Machine with Shadow who has spun it, sadly. Maxim now putting in the fast lap as Euro overtakes Gideon. Gideon is going into the box. Triska still in the lead in front of Maxim. You can see Trish having a small moment, Maxine going into the lead because of that. Of Zerxor is taking 3-second penalty. Trish again overtaking back again as... Is that LT Boss? No, Myth Shadow again spun it. Then we can see Euro and Myth Shadow both DNFing. Not sure if Yuri said anything. Yes, it will be again a new lobby. Again, a new lobby will be made, sadly. Let's see if people get it that we're starting a new lobby again.
Het compendium is een ode aan alles wat met de F1 te maken heeft. Je nieuwe stickers verschijnen hier, zodat je ze kunt openen. Laten we eens kijken.
Oops. Wrong button. No. I'll be sadly going as I have other stuff to do. Slash, there's some personal reasons I sadly do need to go. So I hope I catch you guys then next week. Then, and see you guys.